What if the only thing standing between you and your wildest dream isn't your body, your resources, or even fate, but the voice in your head whispering, "You can't"? Lila's relentless quest to climb Mount Everest before age 50, even after a devastating accident, leaves her unable to walk. Lila's battle with self-doubt, shame, and the fear that she is no longer enough. Her creativity and willpower pitted against the inner voice that insists she should give up. Lila is obsessed with Everest. She trains obsessively, her home filled with maps, gear, and summit photos. She's physically strong, mentally focused, and every step is calculated toward her goal. But beneath her determination, Lila's inner critic is relentless. She journals about her fears, questions her worth, and compares herself to others who seem stronger or luckier. Have you ever felt your biggest enemy was the voice inside your own head? During a routine climb, Lila slips and suffers a spinal injury. Doctors say she'll never walk again. Her Everest dream seems impossible. Lila isolates herself, her self-doubt growing louder. "You're broken. You failed. Give up." She deletes her training videos, tears down her Everest posters, and stops seeing friends. What if the mountain you have to climb is inside you? A local journalist shares Lila's story. It goes viral. Mr. Chen, a wealthy philanthropist and former climber, offers to help her train with adaptive athletes and cutting-edge technology. He promises, "If you want Everest, I'll help you, but only if you believe in yourself." Lila's inner voice grew louder and said, "You'll embarrass yourself. This is charity, not a real chance." Even as she begins therapy, she's haunted by fear and shame. Every small failure in rehab seems to confirm her worst beliefs. Can you really move forward if you're dragging your past behind you? What if your greatest enemy is the voice inside your head? Lila learns to climb with her arms, uses adaptive gear, and faces grueling setbacks, falls, pain, and public skepticism. The world watches, some rooting for her, others doubting. Each obstacle forces Lila to innovate, new climbing techniques, meditation, and affirmations. But every creative breakthrough is met with a surge of self-doubt. You're not a real climber, you're just a story. What if the only way to silence doubt is to create something it can't predict? Are you letting self-doubt steal your creativity? Lila and her team begin the climb. The weather is brutal, the path dangerous, and her body aches. Every setback, frozen ropes, altitude sickness, becomes a test of both will and creativity. At the hardest moment, when a storm threatens to end the climb, Lila's self-doubt screams for her to quit. But she remembers the ancient wisdom. The bamboo bends in the storm, but does not break. She chooses to trust her creative solutions and her team. Could the summit be reached not by strength of body, but by the courage to silence self-doubt? How far could you go if you believed in your own power to create solutions? At sunrise, Lila reaches Everest's peak. She plants a flag. Imagination is stronger than limitation. The world celebrates, not just her physical triumph, but her creative spirit and resilience. Lila realizes that her greatest enemy was never the mountain, but self-doubt. By embracing creativity and refusing to listen to the voice of defeat, she changed her fate and inspired others to do the same. What dream have you buried beneath self-doubt? How could creativity and belief help you climb your own Everest? What would your life look like if you silenced the voice that says, "You can't"? Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and imagine your own summit. Then take the first creative step toward it. Self-doubt is the enemy of creativity. Lila descending Everest, smiling, the world below her. Her story inspiring others, children in hospitals, athletes, dreamers everywhere. What will you create when you stop doubting yourself? If this story inspired you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Let's help each other silence self-doubt and unleash our creativity, one dream at a time. If you found value in this video, please like and subscribe for more stories that empower and transform. Remember, the only limits that matter are the ones you accept. Dream big, create boldly, the summit is waiting.